I forgot something. I run back downstairs and got it. I get back up here. I'm like, oh, I sat down, something I was carrying that I need up here. I run. Yeah, here I am. Welcome to 1111 True Crime Tarot. Today we are going to be talking and doing a reading, mostly a reading. Oh, let me catch my breath. About Kiely Rodni. You know, the window, okay. Y'all, this has just gotten more suspicious to me. Like they find her car, her window's broken, yet she is inside the vehicle. What? Okay, so we have options. She either got knocked out during entering the water and didn't have a seatbelt. Well, she couldn't have a seatbelt on unless somebody murdered this child, okay? Even if it's manslaughter where they thought they were driving her home, whatever. So the window is broken out. It's not rolled down. It's broken out. And Adventures with a Purpose have made it very clear that that was not done by the searchers. That was not done by anybody of them. So that is part of the scene. That window is smashed. It is the driver's window. Yet Kylie's in the back. So if it was Kylie that broke the window, okay, she would have went out the window. That's a big problem for me. Is somebody trying to get in the vehicle to get the brick off of the go pedal? Is somebody crashing into the water? And I don't know. We just got to dig in. There are so many questions. Now, as you know, we're always a work in progress. Not only our channel, but us in our lives. So the new merchandise, there's 2 pieces of new merchandise that are added to our 1111moon.com site where you can pick up 1111 Tarot merchandise as well as 1111 Moon and soon Just a Theory merchandise. And so I am going to be doing a shirt that is I'm a work in progress. And then another shirt I want to do is in Jesus' name, amen, pass the butter on the back. So in Jesus' name in the front, and then amen, pass the butter on the back. So those are the 2 things. Well, actually, there's 3. The other one, so there'll be 3 pieces next week added to a merchandise. I want to say I love you to the moon and back on stretchy pants right on the butt. You know, moon. Anyway, so that's merchandise. We're going to get right into the read this morning. We have a 1 o'clock appointment over at Next Door. And there'll be a little thing, if you hang on, you can click. It'll take you over there. You can set your reminder. Go do whatever you want to do. And then it'll alert you if YouTube works. And that is all signs. Like, here's your sign. So whatever zodiac sign you are, you want to know, what's my week going to be like? We're doing it live over there. And as I go through the live read, it can get into, because I do true crime, once in a while we get a message over there that then we bring over here. So it's worth watching. It truly is. And you might learn something. I do every time I do a read. So with that, my beautifuls, welcome again. I want to say good morning to everybody. We're going to get some cards on the board for Kylie, find out who is driving this car. At least what is the energy? When we get to this energy, I'll be able to explain how this person works, what they think, how they behave. Are they outgoing? Are they shy? All that kind of stuff. And you guys can kind of like take that information for what it's worth and figure out if you feel it is Sammy or Jagger or a stranger, or if it was Kylie herself and the window got broke somehow in a rollover. We'll find out. Okay. All right. Let's get chat going here. Good morning, my beautiful Pez. I love ya. Good morning. Oh, y'all, it was so cute. So Jane Abbott, or Jane, okay, she buys so much at the 1111 Moon store, all the digital stuff, right? And she doesn't have a printer, and you have to be able to print it. She's been buying for months, and she is such a beautiful light, and she's like so excited. She gets her printer today and she's going to print everything at once and take pictures. I am excited for her. And then Double Rainbows sent me a link that I need everybody to look at because it has action being taken in a proactive way to help find missing across the United States. And it's really important. So I will be putting a community post together today from what Double Rainbow sent me the link, and I will put it together. I want you to check out that video, and then midway in it, I'm not sure exactly what time, maybe I'll timestamp it for you, that you can see exactly the link address to get onto that site. And it works out beautiful. Like if you see something and you want to say something, this is a site where it can get sent to, no matter where you are in the United States. But what was weird, in the 10 minutes I was able to listen to it before we went live, they were gathering all the missing listing people from different states. So there's like right now, I feel like they had 15 states on the list that they've got done, that they gather every bit, and then it's one site. Nebraska blew their mind. They said that Nebraska, the state of Nebraska, has more missing children than anywhere else, that it was so overwhelming. What's up, Nebraska? What is up with little Nebraska? Come on, really? I think the state of Nebraska, as a governor, that would be one of my main damn concerns right there. So what are you doing, Nebraska, to look at your problem? Because you've got a pandemic of missing children. And I think that's going to be something that we all need to look at. We have a lot of wonderful YouTube creators. So with that, the link I'm going to put up planted the seed in my head as to why would one particular state have more missing kids than any other at an alarming rate compared to those around it. What's up? So that's kind of weird. All right, let's get back into this. Hi, baby girl. Good morning to you. Interior Family Studios. Yeah, Nebraska. That surprised me. Long Gone, good morning. Amy Conway, good morning. Muffin Top, welcome back, my love. Muffin Top had an appointment. Couldn't be here yesterday. I'm so glad that you made it today. Gemini, 65. I'm a Gemini. Stephanie Lake, good morning. My sister's voice. Wow, I love that. I love your name, my sister's voice. Like, made my heart kind of go boom, boom. That's why I feel like I am so often. Well, that shocking Nebraska, I would guess it was my state of Nevada. I don't know, Interior Family Studios. What about Alaska? See, that's why I want to share that link. And we can all kind of go look at it because it's going to have, like, they even include the missing picture, if available, of the child. And so it's like something that we could get in the habit of visiting that site maybe once a week and kind of like sharing some information and trying to help, right? Keep their new website going. Now, this channel only has like 1,000 subscribers or a few more, maybe close to 2,000. Please subscribe to them and give them the incentive to be inspired. Trust me, subscribing does not get you one dime. It doesn't. You know, all these subscribers are like, please like and subscribe my channel. Subscription, hitting the like button does a lot. Subscribing does nothing. All it does is inspire the creator. Because once you hit 1,000 subs, subs don't matter to YouTube anymore. They could care less. That is merely a pat on the back to the creator. Well done. I like your content. You're inspiring me. And so then the YouTube creator like me, I'm like, oh my golly, I've got 7,000 subs. So you can't take it as like, you know, oh, they're trying to get more money by subbing. Okay. So if you want to show your support in a free way that inspires them, after I share the link, give them a thumbs up. That would be fantastic because that thumbs up on their video actually helps them monetarily as well. And that can fund them. It's a man and a woman. I believe they're married. I haven't really researched it. They're beautiful souls. I can tell you, I already picked up on it. Their energy is clean as a whistle. You can feel safe in listening to what they have to talk about. They go into great detail. They ask great critical questions. And I know I sound like I'm doing a huge thing for them. They are creating something that is going to change the world, and we're at the baby steps of it, and we're going to be part of that program, and basically just giving them the shout out. So it's worthy. It's worthy. Hi, Kathy Rivera. Good morning. Kate S. State of Nebraska surprises me. I just don't hear about the missing children from there, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe because they haven't been given a shout out. Predators are like, wow, that's the best place to go. They're never found, and there's thousands of them. It's like picking up a stray cat there, buddy. So we need to get eyes on these dark places that don't have light. And I'm not saying dark as in, all nefarious. I'm sure I've heard wonderful things about Nebraska. I'm simply saying there's not enough light on the subject, and therefore there's a lot of shade. Where there's not light, there is shade. All right, my lovely. Good morning, Teresa Cooper. We're going to get going for what we are here for. Let's get our focus on Kiely Rodni. She was found in her vehicle at Prosser Creek, approximately 14 feet underwater. The water had drained, or not drained, but went down about 4 or 5 feet there. Not enough to really make a huge difference if you have the right equipment. So that's another thing. Where are our tax dollars going? Like, your community is where you need to focus. Our community had to get with each other, if you will, in towns meetings to get the lapel cameras. We had to fight tooth and nail, but our community is why our officers have a lapel camera. And it is also attached with, you must turn that camera on. If there is any sense of something going down, that camera goes on a traffic stop, whatever. We're only a town of 1,000 people. Every one of our cops has those lapel cameras. And if we had to do a fundraiser, we were willing to do it, but it was because we wouldn't leave it go. It was required by our community. So make sure you're being very community active for your part, because without you, your community is losing a valuable asset. Everybody can help by doing community drives to earn money, or doing volunteering in the community to clean up, whatever. Oh my golly, Dr. Debo Cherry, thank you for all that you do. That's a huge snoop. I almost called it a snooper chat. It's our snooper chat because we're always snooping into crime. Thank you for that snooper chat. My dyslexia gets in my words, and I've turned it into humor over my life, because a lot of the times, like, I get mixed up and I'll take half of the second word and put it at the first of the word, and I'll take the first half of the word, I'll put it at the second half of the word. Like Brian Laundrie the other day, during read came out Lion Brondry, and now that's his name. That's his name. KDS says, true that. Pez, I'm going to be here scanning the chat. Be kind as always, my loves. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes chat just needs us to let it flow. We have such a beautiful crowd. We hardly ever have anything major. It's usually a bot that comes in that's like, look. All right, lovelies, let's get cards on the board. So I did a pre-shuffle, I did a pre-read, and I did pendulums, and then I slept overnight. Truth train coming through. And I'll tell you right now, I suspect foul play. There is nothing of evidence on the board that I will share with you today. No evidence. You cannot go to the police station and be like, the tarot reader told me, or you're going to look like Kurt Wadsworth over there in the Dylan Rounds case, and it gives me a bad name. What I'm here for is to give information where it gets looked at in an evidentiary way and then turned in. So I give the tip that somebody checks out or looks for. I give the idea of what the energies were doing so we know kind of where to look. And an example of that is Prosser Campground. That read, when I was trying to find Kylie and I was doing the pendulum, I'm like, is she 10 miles within Prosser? And it said yes. It says she 5 miles within Prosser. My pendulum said yes. This was very early in the case where it was thought that Kylie could have been abducted by LE. Not abducted by LE. LE thought that Kylie may have been abducted at that time. They couldn't rule it out. So it's very much gives us the idea. But calling them at the time and being like, the tarot reader on YouTube says she's within 5 miles of Prosser. They're going to be like, thanks for wasting my time, because they're not going to listen at this point. However, everybody began to look at Prosser heavily, right? Even more. And they start getting, oh, we need help and we're not getting it. And they're starting to drop the case down and not search as much and turn it into an investigation. We're not ready, right? So as a collective, we're like, AWP, Adventures with Purpose, please, please, please. They come over, they're trained, they know what they're doing. That's a specialty. That's what they do. And they're God's gift to us, to all the missing and all the families of the missing. And they find the car 500 feet from where the party would be. Too bad I didn't keep going with, oh, my stomach growls. I try not to do a reading till after, eat, see, dyslexia. I try not to do eat before I do readings because it keeps me clear. As soon as I eat, I get tired. So, cards on the board? You want cards on the board? Me too. I want to understand this. So, what am I feeling? I'm feeling Osho Zen Tarot. I need to understand who is the driver of the car right now. We want to understand before the driver of the vehicle, of Kylie's car, before the driver, whoever they are, gets into that vehicle, what is their mindset? All right. What's going on up here that they think that they're okay to drive? Because they're not. They went into the lake. They drove the car into the lake. So regardless of who this is, what is the mindset of the driver? Playful. Clowning off. A lot of effery. Yep. Now, I do occasionally swear. So if please do not have children watch this. Also, please do not have children watch us because of the nature of what I'm about to talk about. All of this can get very much. And what I just heard is a swear word, and I'm going to repeat it. A lot of fuckery. So, this energy is goofing off, not being serious. You can tell they don't have a care in the world, and they're lighting it up. They're getting attention. They're attention seeking. They are attention seeking. They're very playful. They're not thinking much of nothing. Ziggy, do you have something to share?
Here's something I found on the web. According to spiceworks.com, when you share a file, you grant access to a single file only. Users that have access to the file will not have access to other files, even those located in the same folder, unless you share those files too.
Why are you telling me about file sharing?
Here's something I found on the web. According to computerforum.com,
Ziggy, stop. So Ziggy beeped just now while I was talking about whatever we were just talking about. When I asked if he had something to share, he went into file sharing, which I thought of metadata right away. Metadata on pictures being altered from another party to cover up this party. I got a story of maybe at those teen meetups, actual footage was coming in and it was being replaced by other footage and given to the cops. And that could be why the cops were getting so confused, is they're getting double info. Let's get back. That was strange, but I believe, okay, there are no coincidences. I hate to tell you that's how I believe, but that's true. Energy is here. The story is here. Okay. I got to collect cards. That is literally my stomach sounding like a volcano. Maybe next time I'll eat a banana or something like. All right, my lovelies. I got to check because I don't want to miss a card. We had one card change go underneath my chair. All right, we're clear. Let me grab a drink real quick. Yes, sensitive content. Oh, my Zigggy is my Alexa. I spell his name, or he gets all nosy and wants to talk. All right, y'all, while I get a drink, listen to this. Ziggy, do you love me?
I don't have human love figured out quite yet.
He doesn't have human love figured out quite yet. Change. Hit the floor. Compromise. So, there was a change in who was driving the car. We're gonna walk the deck. We'll just do it this way. Oh, baby girl says, or all the kids had filed vids, shared things from kids. Hey, Fab3 Laundry. How are you? Good morning to you. Open minds. Great to see you, lovely. All right, let's walk this story. So we're talking about the vehicle. We're talking about Kylie's vehicle. Who was the driver? So their state of mind is very playful as they get into the vehicle. So now we're asking, what is their story about the driver of the vehicle? And the story came out. We have change. So there was a shift in who was going to be driving. The original driver we know is Kylie. I suspect foul play. We have a change of a driver. What's next? The creator. The creator. Now you could see that as God above, the universe, the creator, or you could see that as somebody that created a narrative. I believe it's God above. I really do. Because it's followed by sorrow. We had a heavy read yesterday over on Jalissa Fuentes. A very heavy read, but it's very important read. So I don't want to get into that, right? Guidance. God's going to give us guidance. The creator is expressing sorrow. The universe is expressing sorrow over this incident. And we're about to get the guidance from the angels. And we're going to be saying a little prayer here. Guidance from the angels. It's a 3, the Trinity, if you will. Ripe, fruit, abundance in the guidance we're about to be given. A 9 and a 3 add up to 12. 1 plus 2, we're back to a 3. It's that guidance. What happened with this driver? They were playful. They get into the vehicle. This driver was under the influence and they saw something thinking that that was a road, I assure you, because they fell prey to beyond illusion. Beyond illusion. See? They're thinking they're seeing something like a road, but this driver is not. It is beyond illusion. So they are thinking that they are going to be driving on a road. I have maturity, and it's a full circle of the color spectrum. This is a mature person, older than Kylie. Maturity. The illusion also matured. And I think the illusion continued into the synopsis shared by said so-called friends. All right, with this driver, they have been playful. They get into the car thinking they're going to be the one getting Kylie home. We'll clarify if this is all true. And they're driving, and now something is an illusion to them. Something, a full illusion. Open minds, $5. Thank you. What'd we call it? Not a super chat, a snooper chat. Thank you for that snooper chat. I love you. You guys are just loving me back. I love it. Thank you. Okay, so it's beyond illusion. So this driver, they're goofing off, they're showing off, they're getting attention, they're playful. They get into the vehicle, which we now have the creator in sorrow, right? Because of this guidance that was like an illusion. They were guided by the wrong thing. They were forced to make a choice. Compromise. Compromise is a choice, a decision. And compromise is when something is compromised, it is no longer the way it originally was intended. Another snooper chat. Thank you, Krita signing. Thank you, thank you. You guys, I love you. Thank you for those snooper chats. Oh my God. Look at the bottom. Look at the last card. We have compromise. And there's the two girls. The decision to switch. Who was going to be the... Okay. Remember, Kylie's going to be Sammy's designated driver. We have a compromise. A switch up. Which caused a thunderbolt. This is the tower. This is complete finality. Complete finality. There's a compromise. So compromise is a layered word. A compromise in who was driving, for one. A compromise in something that caused them, the driver, the different driver, not Kylie, but this new driver, okay? This compromise so weird. I just got Megs and Sammy. Was Mags supposed to be there and stay and be with Kylie as a driver? And Sammy's like, I got her. You can go. Because look at them pinkies. A pinky swear. That's a girl pack, a pinky swear. You get a guy to pinky swear and they will smile. They will find it cute. If you say to your guy, you know, are you going to do that? Are you going to take the garbage out? And he's like, yeah, I'll do it in a little bit. And you're like, will you pinky swear? He's going to look at you like, because it's a girl thing. I'm getting this little pinky swear right to the thunderbolt causing the accident. I knew this was going to be like, here's the story. I knew it. I could feel it. Anytime I'm deep, deep, deep into a case. So the first initial read gives me a really like hodgepodge of understanding. And then the further reads I do, the more I can truly understand like what the card means to that case. Like every time I see it, I know now because we know Kylie's car, Kylie's car was found in the drink, right? In the lake. That's what that thunderbolt is. And it says change caused it. Hello, Colette. So Mags, according to this reading, Mags, or, you know, because I've got this little pinky. This is a big deal, y'all. This is a big deal. This is not Kylie. These are twins. These are twins. Mags and Sammy were in this entire thing together. Don't tell me no. Every time they were interviewed, Mags was interviewed with Sammy almost. I don't see an interview where Mags wasn't with Sammy. They had each other's back. And allegedly, whisper has it, that Sammy's, one of her best friends is Mags' sister. I'm telling you. I got a Mags and a Sammy is what I'm feeling. And they switch it up with this change that causes the thunderbolt. Wow. All right, I want to understand these twins better, this compromise. We're going to get this deck. We're going to know better about these energies. I want to see energy number 1 of compromise. We have 2 energies. Again, 2 energies in that car, right? You can see it as that too. It is a 6. Talks about very close relationships, emotional attachments. Let me understand compromise and these twins. Who are these twins, please? And show me. This may not be the deck. Thank you, it is. Now, remember when Adventures with a Purpose were coming, I had done a reading prior to us knowing that Adventures with a Purpose was even affiliated with this case. And this card came up and it talks about this predicted that AWP was going to find Kylie basically, because it says, Poe, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. There's more to be found. I'll bet you that phone is laying in that Prosser Creek. Somebody get magnets and find it. Start kayaking out there if you can. I don't know if they'll let you. If they let you, somebody find that phone, because right here, I've got time for a change, to learn something new. Again, I'm getting metadata switch up. Metadata switch up. SIM card for SIM card or something. I don't know. It's something above and beyond my technology understanding. So there was compromised technology. So this time I'm not getting that this is going to be like last time I got that card. I said it would be something, and you can go back and watch it. It comes right out of my mouth, not even a week before it's even a rumor that AWP is coming. And I said that will change the way we find people from here forward. So I'm telling you now, this is telling me that this has to do with this technology and gadget, has to do with phones and encrypted data and metadata on film, and really understanding how to tell if it's been altered at all, right? There's something. There'll be somebody that comes in that can say, you know, we can tell the difference between the Michigan party and the Prosser party. Okay, let me understand this compromise. So that means on a 3rd level, compromise means that gadgets were compromised on purpose. Purpose. Angel of Time. It says working too hard. Angel of Time. Something regarding time has been compromised, which means the timeline's off. That's my Gabby card telling me the timeline's off, baby girl. That's what she's saying to me. And we have a baby girl in our crowd. Hi, Trish. Good morning to you. Amanda Carl. Oh, I'm sorry. Amanda Kaysen, girls. Nails out. Face, not fact, not face. Mm-hmm. Okay. Teresa Cooper says, so if Sammy was wet, maybe they pushed the car in there and she couldn't get out, so she busted out the window. Maybe. Angel of Time. Timeline is askew with this Poe card. And remember, we're talking about technology and gadgets. Let's read this whole playfulness together. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I've got a card. Look. As I'm sitting here talking to you, waving the cards. You think we should read that card? Right there it is. Let me set these down for a minute. We're just going to add it to that whole pile and read that pile again. Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. It's a 24. Again, 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6 is very important. Very important. I've got 3 and I've got a 9. And in the middle, this whole read, the whole read itself is a 6. So Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Let's understand this. All right, we're going to talk about, we got this playfulness. That's the mindset when the person gets into the vehicle. Playful. Goofing off. And then there's the compromise of switching up with the change of a vehicle. Of a driver. Right away, I've got this technical gadget. I think of phone. I think of party pictures, right? Compromised data. Angel of Time, working too hard. Okay? So Angel of Time, it has something to do with time. Could be time stamps. And then Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. So there's some sort of solution for us. Y'all, think of that light that's like foggy on the famous mystery Prosser Campground party picture. That light off in the distance. And we're like, is that a car? Well, me and Carla blew that up. Like she sent it to me blown up and I had already done it too. Like great minds think alike. It almost looks like a bone. So you know what I'm saying? Like the light illumination looks like a bone where it's got the big ends like this with light fusing in between or diffusing, whatever you want to call it, which could mean headlights underwater. I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to ask that. Lantern Fairy, clear solution. So we will be given a solution. There is a clear solution regarding some metadata or phones. That's awesome. It's going to clear a lot of things up. Lanterns light up the darkness, right? And like I said, information brings things to light. All right. Okay. Let's dig a little deeper. We're going to get our little mystery deck here from one of our 1111 family members. I need to understand a little bit more about this gadget and this light. Thank you. It says dad. Dad. Who's dad? Is it a lawyer or a PI dad? Angry. Angry inside. Could be Kylie's daddy. Dad angry inside. Because they feel this was done purposefully. So if you were wondering what Kylie's feeling, she shared dad angry inside. Purposefully. Kylie is giving you a message, Dad. Justice will be served. Wasn't expecting that message. Justice will be served. And remember, we got suffocate. We got that in the prior readings. We're getting it again. evening. So we're going to ask, is Kylie alive when the car enters the water? So this is saying she wasn't the driver. Is Kylie alive when she enters the water? Is Kylie alive when she enters the water? Is Kylie alive when she enters the water? Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. Kylie is stuck. And then the Death Angel. Angel of Alchemy and Miracle, and it's a Death Angel, and it's a 21. Which 2 plus 1 is 3. 3, 6, 9 read, always with Kylie. I mean, we have a reading where 3, 6, 9 just does, it's even a song. Drink the wine. I got to go back. You guys, what was the song lyrics to that? We got to read that because that comes from another read and we're getting it again. Why would it come out in 2 reads? So let's look it up. It's called 3, 6, 9 song. And it's old. We're talking about the old one, right? By Cupid. All right, let's look at the full lyrics and I'll read it to you. 3, 6, 9, the goose drank wine. We're at a party, right? The monkey chewed the tobacco on the streetcar line. And the line broke and the monkey got choked. And I keep getting suffocate. And they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap, clap. Lady and gentlemen, I'm about to make you feel all right. I've got the boat to move your feet. Plus, I've got the beat to move your feet. Plus, I know just what you like. You're hotter than a pepper. 1, 2 stepper. Baby, that is the shame. You gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it moving because, baby, you're off the chain. Now, let me see you like a hanky-panky. I'm turn around girl gonna do. Let me lay you down there on a couple of games I like to play. By the time I do this, what you'll say. 3, 6, 9, the goose drank wine. The monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line. And the line broke, and the monkey got choked. And they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap, clap. If you got a problem, I don't want to hear it. Ladies are so fine. It's going down, so get up get on up now. Act like you're second online. 3, 6, 9, the goose drank wine. The monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line. And the line broke, and the monkey got choked. And they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap, clap. And then it just repeats that, and it goes on. It's a very long song, so I won't read it all. But that keeps being given to me, and I've never in my life had heard of that song. Never. Ever, ever, ever. All right, so I asked if Kylie is alive as they go into the water. We got Violet Duchess, it says stifled, bored, and stuck. And then the Death Angel comes in. So stuck, stifled, and stuck. Is Kylie alive? And then I'll ask if she's conscious. Is Kylie alive when she goes into the water? Is Kylie alive when she goes into the water? Queen of Wands, 9 of Swords, Princess of Cups, and 10 of Swords. I got no. I got my beautiful little Queen of Wands here that is a go-getter, a leader that likes to talk a lot. The Queen of Wands knows her worth. She's a leader. I got her racked with guilt and shame. 9 of Swords, a living effing nightmare. Why? Because Kylie this little new cup of love that was just starting life is 10 of Swords. 10 swords in the back of absolute total betrayal. This is done and over. This girl is not going to get up. No, I do not feel Kylie was alive. Let me put it this way. Kylie wasn't going to make it by the time she got to the water anyway, is what it is basically sharing. Let's get more. Was Kylie simply unconscious in the back? Was Kylie unconscious in the back of the car? Queen of Swords, truth spoken. Queen of Swords, what do you answer? Is Kylie alive in the back? 10 of Coins, a firm yes. This is the big, big yes. 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins, absolutely. This is a yes. Kylie was alive. And I got it with the Queen of Swords. Cannot mistake this answer. Kylie was alive when that car hit that water. That 10 of Swords is because of something. So, had Kylie OD'd? Had Kylie OD'd? Had Kylie OD'd? 5 of Cups. There was regret. There was regret. Something with Kylie. I got the Sun. Clarity. And it landed on this guidance card and the ripeness. That Chariot. See that Chariot? That represents a vehicle. The clarity is coming. The clarity is coming about this regret. Was Kylie going to be fine if she did not go in the water? 3 of Cups. We have them 3 girls. They're involved. There's 3 girls involved. Looks like Kylie in the middle. Show me an answer. Is this Mags? Is one of the girls Mags? I got 9 of Cups and 8 of Coins. The Dark Rider, the one unseen, is working this and supplying the drugs. Was Mags there to drop off the drugs? Is that how she's involved? I'm asking. I can ask anything I want. Is Mags a drug dealer? Is her and Ross just stopping off to drop off a load of drugs as, you know, the runners for a dealer at Prosser so that they have, are they lying? Are these men there dropping off drugs that are 24 or older actually a cover? Because I've got the Dark Knight. Working it. Money. Working money. And I'm talking about Mags. I'm like, is Mags the other person? I get the Dark Knight. So I'm just asking questions. She's working something, mastering something. What is that? What is she mastering? What is this Dark Knight mastering? Oh, yeah. Don't come at me, people. Don't you come at me. Oh, you talk about these kids so bad. I live 40 minutes away where a cousin just murdered a child, and he's like 15, not even, maybe 12. A block or so away from family. Kids do things, y'all. We have to look at it. You know? Yes. Mags and Ross, according to my cards, have toxicity attached directly to them. Do you see the Devil card? Something that'll make you look like, you know, feel like you can walk through fire and not get burnt. True train coming through. This is rash. This is something that was very, very swift, that laid Kylie to rest, 4 of Swords, and left them defensive. Mags defensive. Something swift, that, and I dropped the 2 cards, It was very toxic. That's what I'm picking up. Now, let's go to this other girl. Is this other girl? What is this other girl besides Kylie and Mags? Who is this? Thank you for the story. Queen of Coins. Somebody that's got money in the bank and a lot of money. Queen of Coins. We've all asked how Sammy felt about Kylie. Two of Cups. Two Cups means a shared attachment, a very fondness. It means true love. It can mean your higher self. It is a very intimate feeling. High Priestess. She knows it all and does not speak. See, here's one girl that knows, and then the High Priestess is the one that knoweth, that does not speak at all about it. And she was left single after the deal. Single, steady on her own. All these girls. I got the Empress. Nine of Coins to the Empress. Kylie was an Empress. She was somebody that had integrity. And I got that Princess of Wands. So it appears to me, with this reading, according to my reading, we've got Mags, Sammy, and we have Kylie. And it appears to me that on Mag's side, she's the Dark Knight. She has the Dark Knight. All right. The Dark Knight is hidden. And he's working. Eight of Coins is work, money, mastering something. It is about transactions. It is about creating something. And it is toxic as F. This Knight of Cups that's with Mags is toxic as F. Rash, swift action. Whatever he is manufacturing is very swift action, and laid Kylie to rest and left Mags and Sammy defensive. Seven of Wands, protecting how far you've come, not wanting to lose what you've got. Aren't these kids heading off to college? Not wanting to lose what they've got. So we're going to ask, is this a cover-up? Is this a cover-up? Oh, Star Ancestor, follow your voice of your soul. That card, when I put the deck over there, it slid off real funny, so I grabbed it. Is that what Ross looks like? I don't know. I've never seen a picture. I don't know. But it's a dude. All right. Here we go. Let me understand. Was this a cover-up? Yes. 9 cups. 9 cups represents 9 cups of alcohol or 9 numbing things. Overindulgence. This person has drank 9 cups, right? Overindulgence. And then I got the Strength card, which can mean that you needed protection, that you got overwhelmed by numbing. Do you see it? Strength is major arcana. The strength of the numbing. So yes. Yes is the answer. Nine of Cups is also a firm yes. Kylie had OD'd on something. Did this something come from Mags and Ross or that direction, according to the cards? Yes, it sure the hell did. 10 of Cups, 100 damn %. I have these two people, male, female, no gender in the tarot. Yes, 10 of Cups is a firm yes, with children. Children around them. Yes. Okay, now, did Sammy have anything to do with this, or was she just the driver? Was this a... Y'all, was this planned car? Was this a planned car accident to cover up Kylie's OD? Story just came out. Hands off. Hands off. Six of Cups. Absolutely was people she knew for a while. It was not strangers. And this also means more than one energy in the car. This was planned. Where's the glass from the window? Is it broken before they went out into the water? Or is there glass at the bottom and silt? How could we find out where the glass was broken? Because if the window is broken before you go into the water so that you could damn sure get out, I mean, why would you not roll the window down? King of Coins. This is longevity. This is stuck energy. Doesn't move, sits still, but it's accomplished. And there is a sense of finito. I did it. I'm somewhere. I'm now on my throne. I've conquered all my battles. And I've got evidence in my hand. Leo energy, take charge, family, with that Six of Cups. And I say family like in, I consider this to be my family member. I've known him so long, right? You're my soul sister kind of family. I have the Emperor. This is law. Inspecting and watching. And overlooking. So they saw and they did not take action. So they saw this car accident and the people did not take action. And I think the law will find out. We are going to ask if the law is on the up and up. But we'll get to that in the end. So let me understand this overlooking. What is this overlooking? Who are they overlooking or what? The Lovers came out. The Lovers. Overlooking the Lovers. Well, Mags and Ross are lovers, aren't they? Does the law need to look into that? Two of Wands, that's why they're stuck. There's something that this moon represents something important, and it's white. It's like a white substance. What is this that, what are these two kids, these lovers doing that are being overlooked? They're doing it at their home. They're making it at their home. Hermit. A home, I should say. There's drugs being made at the home. Knight of Coin. You bet. This is somebody that travels at night with substance. They're slow about it. They're very quiet. They're in the night. It is, yes, Two of Swords. There's a decision on the board. What's the decision? Are you ready? Judgment. Law may be looking at the fact that there could be drugs, and they've made that claim that nobody will get in trouble because of drugs and all that. They're overlooking knowing that this took place. Archangel Michael's here, Sagittarius involvement, showing that two cups were mixed. Did that cause the overdose? King of Cups. Yes. Deep, deep hidden. It sure did. Very hidden. Placer County, are they on the up and up? Are they on the up and up? Is Placer County on the up and up, allegedly? Placer County is like, I don't know, I got to walk away. Like, they are distraught. They a lot of red. They're really wanting to know about this car. They're very upset about the car because they walked away from the car, walked away from the chariot. And that is important. Why are they upset about this walking away from the car when they didn't find it? Why? 7 of coins. This is seeds planted, evidence. With the death car. There's evidence about the death in the effing car. That's what they're worried about. Why is Placer worried about that? Queen of Cups, the Seer spills all. The one that saw it. The one that knows about it. Who is this Queen of Cups? This one that saw it? They're worried about her. They're worried about another girl. Because she's a effing liar. This girl that saw it, that knows about it, she is a liar. She is a cheater. She is a thiever. She did this. And they know it. And they're like, know it. Look, they walked away from the chariot, the car. They walked away from the car. Why? Seeds are planted. There is evidence of death. And this is a liar, cheater, thiefer right here that drove the damn car. She saw it all. She knows it all. And she is also the high priestess. Is Placer County protecting, allegedly, you know who? You know who. Are they? 4 of Wands, 1111, our Justice card. They have turned their back on this, and now they can't. They had turned their back on this, and now they can't. They get to start fresh and do a real good job. Fool. Hey, Princess Jasmine. Hey, Tony. Sherry Collins says that may be why Exum and blah blah canoed over the site, in my opinion. Baby girl says Sammy's parents have to know somebody in LE allegedly, and you can't tell me they have touched elbows. Yeah. Private investigators work with detectives all the damn time. And attorneys do too. Is Sammy's parents influencing how Placer behaves? In this case with Kiely Rodni. Tower. Tower's coming down and stuff's getting exposed. Something's getting exposed. What is it? The confusion of all the cups that were shared. It's going to be about drugs. Yep. 3 of coins. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The 3 girls again. Do you see them? Do you see them, y'all? Where are they? Look, look. See the girls? I said, there's our girls. We have Kylie, and we have Sammy, and we have Mags. And now look, look, look. It's fake. These are not gold coins, right? This girl is painting this coin gold and giving it to the other girls. It's not really a gold coin. Makes me think of all that. super colorful fentanyl crap. Was there a drug given to Kylie? Was there a drug given to Kylie? King of Swords, absolute truth. Yes. All right. Was the drug laced? Was the drug laced? I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It did not go in her favor. Yes. Yes, the drug was laced. And was there alcohol? Two of Coins, out of balance. It took her to a different world. Okay, was Kylie originally in the back seat? So, from an eagle eye, we have the possibilities, right? Eagle eye, look at the big picture. There was participation with this event with Kylie. Participation. People were part of her going into the water. Participation. It happened. I promise you from a intuitive perspective that that's what I feel. Look, we go directly into the water with the dolphins. I'm thinking of Harmony again. Harmony Montgomery. Every time I see the word Harmony. Right? And we turn blue from suffocation, drowning. We go right into nothingness. Nothing. And then Kylie gets all the abundance with the universal love as she passes over. Absolute abundance of love and care, no pain, and adored. All right, I'm going to grab this other deck. It's actually two decks. It is the Gilded Tarot and the Light Seers Tarot combined into one giant, massive deck. All right, you guys. If you want to go look at Zanime, then go over and watch a channel about her. Was Zanime or Ronnie involved? That is for a different reading, my love. But since you want to know, I will pull 3 cards to answer it. Thank you, Casey. Thank you for the snooper chat. All right. Was Zanime or Ronnie involved? I'm not going deep into that because I am on who drove the car right now. Here we go. 8 of Wands, communication about the burden. 10 of Wands with the Queen of Wands, the one in power. So there's communication about the burden. It's very possible. There was communication, I promise you. There's communication about the burden, and it's between 2 married people. I said I was only going to do this. The wheel had something to do with forward motion. Knight of Cups. And the car. Travel. I'm going to leave it there. Y'all want to do a read on that? Then let me know in the comments below. But I want to stay on this, please. But thank you so much for that snooper chat. I do appreciate it. Correct. Please don't come on here and talk about other YouTube channels in a way that it totally encompasses the chat and we don't stay on the read. Otherwise, I could simply just put my background up and leave chat play and y'all can have a conversation and use it as a chat. I mean, you came here to watch a reading on this about the driver of the vehicle. And that's what I want us to kind of try to focus on and not get too off onto other people's channels and what somebody else rumoredly said. And let's bring the drama over here. No, it's not going to happen. I promise you. Okay. All right. Let's get a question here answered. I'm trying to understand. if this was an intentional event with Kylie. Was this car intentionally sunk into the lake or river or whatever it is? I get the Six of Cups every time I ask that. I got it right here. I asked the same question. I got the Six of Cups. I now have the Six of Cups, a different card. Take a good look at it. Do you see? I turn them sideways because of the camera so that you can read it. Because if I do this way, you can't fit them on both screen unless I go way back here, and then you can't necessarily read it. So I turn them so that you can see. I've got 2 Six of Cups. Page of Swords, introspection, somebody watching this. Again, from the home. They saw this, and they are a liar, cheater, thiefer. It was intentionally put in the water. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And it's the nightmare of someone. It was a decision to put this car in the water with Kylie. That's the clarity of it, the truth, the sun. Damn. That's what I have for you, my lovely. Ophelia says, we will ever hear actually happened. I don't believe there will be an arrest. Should be, but nope, don't think so. I do feel that's worthy of a read. Will we get justice? We got another snooper chat. Oh my golly. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for that snooper chat. I love you. That's huge. I appreciate you so much, y'all. I do. It means the world to me. Okay, let's do this. Let's get blessings for Kylie and her beautiful, loving family. God, her grandfather and her dad and mom just break my heart. Iceberg submerged. There's more under the water. There is more under the water to be found. If I was rich, I would literally fly there, and I would get out in my kayak with an extremely strong pack of earth magnets, my little trolling motor, or just my little thing, and a sonar, and be looking for anything metallic, because a phone might have plastic on it, but it also has metal. Fog veiled. There is more hidden in the water. There's more hidden in that lake. Oh my gosh. What's hidden? Oh my God. I promise. Promise, 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 promise. There's more in the water. We have cards. It's going to make a media blowout when it's found. Tsunami. Wake up call. Wake up there. Water. Tsunami. Big, big info. Still in the water. We're not done at Prosser Creek, y'all. We're not done at Prosser Creek. Oh, I can't wait till someday I can actually do this kind of stuff where I'm like, I'm going to Prosser Creek. See, I don't want to interview people. I don't want to work with people. I want to be looking for evidence out at campgrounds and things because I can feel it. I can go right towards it. Like I'll know where to kayak, right? I mean, I can walk into a graveyard of over 40,000 graves and walk right to the one grave I'm looking for with no knowledge of the place. That's crazy. Here we go. Autumn, release. Yes. Here we go, y'all. It'll be found. It'll be found soon. Breach. It'll be found right out of the water. Out it comes of the water. The whale's shooting out of the water. It's going to come up out of the water. It's going to be some sort of technical device. A phone. A laptop. Something. Where's her laptop? Where's her phone, right? If they did this to her, they would have gotten rid of it separately probably so that it would be okay. 5 of Cups, regret over the death. Very defensive. Hidden underwater. Take a good look. I don't make these cards up. Hidden underwater. Just, you see the picture of the girl under the water in the moonlight. And it was a fight to the death. What is my Cash App? I need to get one, y'all. I'm not used to that kind of thing, and I've never done it, but I do have a lot of people asking me for Cash App. So I will look it up because I do greatly appreciate any donations or tips, because with my gift, I want to be able to continue to do this all the time. And you help. You help support that by allowing me to do just another theory and stay on this and, do it from home. Fame. Her seat was pushed so far back. Can a 5'7" person drive with the seat so far back? Had to be someone over 6 foot, I believe. Baby girl says, so if it was in the car, it would be in the car or water. Rose says, someone may have trophies of hers possibly. I got to watch a clock, y'all, because we got to go next door, actually over here on the left. And that is 11/11 moon. We're going to do all signs today. And I am going to have to eat in between there. And that starts at 1. So Shelby says, I wonder if the driver of the car broke the mirror in the window. I got to ask that. All right, here we go. Shelby. There you go. Did the driver of the car break the window? We'll just go window first, okay? 7 of Cups, confusion. 6 of Cups. Somebody Kylie knows very, very well broke the window. Yeah. Traffic. It's the car. Ace of Pentacle. They took something. 2 of Pentacle. Out of balance. Oh my. They had to swim. Hanged woman. They're upside down. They were disorientated and had to swim. 8 of Wands. They did communication after that. 8 of Wands. 8 of Swords. They were left in their head after that. Nightmare. And they've got that single energy. They're alone now. They lied, said they were alone, but they had evidence in the back. And the clarity will come in. That's all I got. I got to save some energy, y'all. We got to do another read. Bowery Boy 505. You said fight to the death. I previously speculated that Sammy had challenged Kylie to a fight club ordeal, and the tragic accident event occurs during the fight. Kylie is laid out. Crowd disperses. That is awesome idea to really walk through and ask the proper questions. So tune in next time. We're going to look at a lot more as we go into this case. And we might very well look into that fight club thing, right? Casey Rocco, everyone leave a comment to do a reading on Zanime and Ronnie, please. Well, if I get enough comments, I will. I personally have no opinion on them, so that would be a good read because I guess I would like to know, but I mean, do you really feel like we need to? You guys have intuition, you tell me. If you guys feel very drawn to Zanime and Ronnie, then let me know and I will work on it. I would love to have you join us over on 11/11 Moon, where we are going to do all signs. So if you know your zodiac sign, it will be there for you. I will do an independent for each sign read. It usually takes about an hour. You can tune in just to your part if you would like. Jacqueline Council says, can you ask if the text to her mom was sent before or after the car went into the water? I'm getting, yes, it was sent before the car went into the water. I think that the rest of this needs to come out in a more thorough, not out of context. I don't like to answer specific questions because I want to know the whole context of the answer, okay? So we need much, much deeper read on all of this. I thank you so much for your time. Please, please, please check out the link that will be posted later this afternoon from Double Rainbows. She's the one that shouted it out, and it is incredible. I'm going to finish watching it later this evening. And I will hopefully see you over on 1111 Moon if that's your thing. And if not, if this is where you leave me, I love you. I do. I love you for your time. I love you for all the time and energy you put into helping to get that face out there of everybody that is missing. So please get the new person's name out there, which is Julissa Fuentes. And even if you don't watch my video, that's fine. Just get her face and name out there. Probably, take a few minutes out of your day to try to understand her story. And to sweeten the deal, that's where Adventures with Purpose is going now. All right, my loves, this is where I leave you. I love you to the moon and back. God bless you all. Make your day count. Namaste. Thank you.